Hello. Today we're going to talk about the 5 things which consistently make me disciplined and things that you can use to make yourself disciplined. So here we go. First one is picking up a habit which is slightly uncomfortable and you are consistently going to do it every single day, right? So for me, I picked it to be in the morning. And I picked having a cold shower every single day, and every single morning I'll wake up and I'll specifically have a 5-minute cold shower. And I think doing that every day, kind of, especially in the morning, is gonna keep you awake for starters. Just that by itself, I've heard there's some benefits from it, but the main benefit I get out of it is keeping myself disciplined and keeping myself accountable, I suppose. Like, at least I can say at the end of the day, even if it wasn't the most productive day, I at least did something that was, takes a lot of discipline to do. A lot of people can't even step foot in, cold water. So, the second thing, which keeps me disciplined and organised, I guess, is planning out what I'm going to do in the day. So, I'll always do this, and I've tried a lot of methods, and I haven't found the perfect one yet, but I'd say the best one is just planning hourly what you are planning to do. So, for example, if you wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, you can plan out, what am I going to do once I get ready? I'm going to do this for an hour, then I'm going to do this for an hour. And my best advice is to plan it as realistically as you possibly can, so you can actually stick to the plan. Because if you just put in a bunch of productivity, things that you want to do, I want to go on a run, I want to go to the gym, then I want to work on my business, then I want to work on my job, then I want to, read a book and stuff like that, you'll find that your energy levels are going to dip, just like everyone else does on the planet, and you won't be able to do it, right? So just be realistic of what you can do, right? So if you plan a 2-hour block of just doing business and work, plan what you're going to do after that. Whether that be relaxing or just playing a game or doing something that you actually enjoy to keep that energy level up, right? And then the third thing is, I might be a bit biased with this, is doing physical exercise, right? And I know a lot of people, they might not be doing it because they enjoy it, right? But the thing is, even if you are just simply just going for a walk, you're not just a proper gym bro, you are just doing basic things, it still keeps you in line with the fact that you're doing something that is difficult, right? And something that will keep your discipline up, because no matter what you do, it takes something to do it. It takes some type of effort to get up and do something, right? So if you tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna go for a walk, it does take something in your brain to actually make you do it, because naturally we don't really choose to do hard things over easier things. For example, our brain wants a lot of dopamine. We want to be able to just be as happy as possible. So if you have the choice between, playing a game or watching reels and then going outside to go on a walk, your brain's going to immediately just want to do whichever brings you the most amount of dopamine, right? So if you are actively every day choosing to do something that doesn't necessarily give you dopamine and only makes you feel good at the end result through endorphins and stuff, which are brain chemicals after you do exercise, then you're going to build up that discipline, right? You're going to build up that ability just to say, no, I'm going to do this instead, something that's actually going to benefit me long term. Okay, another thing is, this is kind of similar to the first one, but giving myself non-negotiables where I'll have to do them no matter what is going on throughout the day, right? So for me, that is the 5-minute cold shower. That's one of them where no matter, even if I'm the most tiredest and exhausted and in pain or whatever is going on, I will still consistently stick to that thing, right? No matter what is happening. And it's such a simple and easy, quick thing, because it's not that long, it doesn't take that long, but it is a non-negotiable that I have to do it, right? Another thing is I have to do my morning and night face routine, right? And I know a lot of people say that the products don't actually do anything, which is probably true, but it does keep me quite disciplined, because I can say to myself, okay, I have to, every time I get into or I wake up in the morning, I do my morning race routine, right? It also keeps in consistent routine, it keeps you into a schedule, right? And I just think having those non-negotiables helps reinforce this idea that you can do stuff without needing to be pushed, right? Because if you do it, it's like habits. If you do them over and over again, eventually it's just going to become natural to you, right? And these non-negotiables will become natural to you, and it proves to you even more how disciplined you really can be. Making sure you get the consistent amount of calories every day, you know, stuff like that, that keeps you accountable, right? And that's what you're looking for. The last thing is weekly challenges, right? So for quite a while, I'd say like at least, I think I've been doing it for like 2 years where, and I won't do this every single week because last year I did it like every week where I do weekly challenges for 52 weeks. And I found this year I've kind of like done them all, so there's not much I can do. But even if it's every other week, right, doing weekly challenges helps to, I know I talked about routine, but it helps you to come back to what you can do. And so you're not just always on autopilot, right? And you're doing things which are difficult. So for example, if you're consistently in a routine of, you know what to do, you know to do your non-negotiables, you know to do this and that. If you just set a weekly challenge going like, okay, every day I have to talk to someone new, or every day I have to wake up at a different time, it kind of reinforces that idea that you can adapt to change. You can adapt to whatever your situation is, right? Which further reinforces your discipline. Your discipline to adapt, not to just keep consistency, right? A big thing for me was actually rest, and especially with the gym, because I always used to tell myself that being disciplined is doing something all the time, right? You always have to do something. You always make sure you're always on the go. But then I learned slowly over time that actually doing something different is more disciplined, right? Because you're not even used to it, you know? So I think occasionally setting those weekly challenges of maybe something you even want to improve on will benefit you, right? So this is quite a short video. I just wanted to put this out there because I thought it'd be quite helpful for people if they don't have any actual practical steps to being disciplined, because I feel like we are told all the time, oh, well, you know, you should be disciplined, you should be motivated, and you should make your bed every morning, kind of giving you like inspirational quotes and stuff. But none of it's actually beneficial. No one actually tells you how to put it into practice, right? And some of these might be a bit biased to me, but I think even if they are, you can still adapt them to the way your life is, right? So yeah, thank you for watching.